everyone, it's Tails here,
And Nyx!
and we're back with more, God willing, if all the titles have updated correctly, Kingdom Hearts, Melody of Memory. Yes, I did absolutely have to look at the screen to make sure it's Melody of Memory and not Memory of Melody.
I don't know why we both keep getting that shit mixed up.
So,
I don't get it.
Nyx, if you want to go ahead.
Right, yeah. Sorry, I was bopping in the corner to the freaking opening. It's a good opening. Fucking jazzy. I love it. Oh my god, it's them! I forgot.
Children.
My children and Axel. Also, okay, so like, it kind of bothers me that Axel's not in the middle because he's so tall.
Oh, like to make it a little more like symmetrical.
Yeah, like, I know that's just me, but it does kind of bother me a little bit. Okay, where the— oh boy, okay, so we did, what was it, Twilight Town last time? Where the fuck are we going? There's shit over here and there's shit over here, so...
I think just do Kingdom Hearts 2 proper for now.
Which is this
Ian's castle, yeah.
Okay. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I just realized I didn't warm up, so this is gonna be a thing.
Why didn't you warm up at Twilight Town then?
Oh, yeah, I guess I could do that, huh? Sure. Let's go for it.
Hey, Happy says, hey, Tails here and Nyx. That's fair. That's my new branding. It's not Tails Imp anymore, it'll be Tails here.
I mean, it's not the worst username I've ever heard, so... I think I picked the worst song freaking... It's slow as all hell.
Isn't that good for like a soft warm-up though, as you're just trying to remember the fucking controls and everything?
Yep. There we go. Now I remembered. Ah, shit. Their little jump is so good.
This is a nice way to ease us back into.
Shit.
So how's everyone doing this wonderful Tuesday? I don't know why that was so hard to say.
Tuesday.
So, who are these nuns dancing ballet in their long black dresses? As you said, a bunch of nuns. And we won't elaborate on that. Yeah, it's Roxas. Okay, so Shion we didn't really get to see a lot of because we didn't play the game that really features her story because it's terrible.
Yeah.
And I figured KH streaming was going to be long enough without it being, you know, terrible.
Yeah.
But, you remember Roxas, if I remember correctly, after, we did the opening with with Roxas in Kingdom Hearts 2, I remember specifically Zero saying, well, now this is backfired because I care more about Roxas than I care about, getting back to Sora.
Yeah. Let's see how we're... Hopefully I don't completely flub it.
Honey, I believe in you.
I had a few issues there. Couldn't remember which was jump and which was freaking attack. But I think I got it. We'll see. Oh shit.
Is it all coming back to you now?
Well, yep. He fucked me up. Wow.
God, I forgot that there's just an enemy with a giant book who's reading it until you engage him, and then he just smacks you with the book. Like, I was raiding!
Rude! Oh god. Jesus Christ! Oh shit.
So... God, once again, I still love all the details in this. There's so much to actually look at in this game, which is really funny because knowing Sony, they probably don't really want you to stream it that much. It is still weird to me that they looked at all the scored songs of Kingdom Hearts, especially these gentler, slower ones, and were like, yes, let's make a rhythm game off of it.
Okay, I didn't do as bad as I thought I was going to. That was a mess, though. I completely fucking lost what I was doing with the jumpies. I always forget that when they have you jump, that's also incorporated into the rhythm.
Yeah.
So it kind of fucks me up a little bit because like usually you don't think about that. You think like, oh, you're gonna jump and the hit is on the rhythm, but the jump
is also
and the hit is on the rhythm. It's really weird, but I really like it.
Let's see. Zero's like, it's me. I'm the guy with the book. We found Zero's cameo in Kingdom Hearts.
There you go.
Perfect. Also, that's me when people try to talk to me when I'm reading. Like, I had spots when I was, like, you know, I was going to college on campus where I would be reading stuff and people would try to talk to me, and it's like I have these big old headphones on as I'm listening to music and reading, and honestly, I should have just lifted my book and hit them directly in the face because it's what they deserve. I'm not wrong, and you know it. I'm saying Beast Castle first. That's my vote. But, yeah, like I said, that's what they deserve, and you know it. You know I'm not wrong. Let's see. Thea says, I'm confused. What happened at the end of 3? Why is Roxas back? Are you sure it isn't Ven? We're sure it's Roxas because that's, first of all, Organization 13 Cloak, and second of all, with Shion and Axel. Also, Ven had a different Keyblade. But, like, at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, basically everyone came back. They found a way to bring everyone back. Sora mastered the, what is it, the technique or, like, the something of waking. The ritual of waking, something like that, to wake up sleeping hearts in other people's hearts, which is basically his heart because he has 500 hearts within his heart. And he was able to help, and with that and the fact that, remember, we kept making jokes about the dead bodies they were just getting out of nowhere and bringing around.
Oh my god.
They were able to let them be, like, possess those bodies and come back.
Oh my god. What in the absolute fuck?
So, oh no, I think I remember that. Yeah. It was like a fever dream. Yeah, the end especially of KH3 was like a fever dream. There was a lot happening at the end. I don't blame you for not remembering that. It was a lot. It was a lot of a lot. So, I remember, I think I joked, I don't know if I said it on stream, But I remember I joked, I was like, I think the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 is they're bringing everyone back. This is the kind of franchise that just brings back everyone's favorite characters. I was like, everyone's coming back. Everyone's going to have a party cup. Those red Solo party cups that they're drinking from as they're dancing on the beach. And then, like, it happened, except it was, like, not, what was it? It was, like, not Sora and Kairi, I think. Or just not Sora or something. And then not Repliku.
Fuck, Repliku is like one of the only ones who actually died.
So, except he didn't die. He's just chilling out in Nomura Extended Universe now with Sora. So I was like, I can't believe I can't believe my shitpost prediction worked. Here it was.
Alright, so, real quick, I want to make a note that I fucking hate this song.
Yeah?
I couldn't hear any of it.
Sorry.
No, it's not you. It's so soft, so like, the freaking notes, you have to have it in your fucking ear
Yeah.
to be able to hear it. And I'm like, bruh, how am I supposed to function if I can't fucking hear anything?
You're not. Fuck you. That's the whole point.
Apparently. Oh, I didn't get any stars on that one. That's probably not good.
So, well, let's try not to worry about it too much right now. And Dance of Daring. Alright. But yeah, I still stand by that some of these songs are just not quite made for rhythm games.
They really are not.
So, oh, here we go. And we believe in you, Nyx. Don't get hit in the face with an axe. Or at least try not to. Oh, what did we just say? There's Zero's cameo, just big guy with a book, waiting to slap Nyx in the face.
This rhythm is not doing it.
It's a weird fucking rhythm.
I feel like I'm just not hearing what the fuck they're doing.
If you've got to turn up the sound, you can.
No, I mean, like, I'm not getting the rhythm.
Oh, like that they're trying to put down, you're not hearing it the way they mean for you to. Yeah, because there is a rhythm here. I can hear it when you're getting it correct.
Whoa, whoa!
There he go, the floaty boy. Zero, please stop hitting Nyx in the face with the book. We're always happy to have you here, but we're gonna ask you to stop assaulting the streamers.
What the fuck?
Just let me read.
I'm probably gonna die.
What are you reading, Zero?
What the fuck?
Damn, right near the end.
I can't hear it.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm not quite getting what they're putting down. Step by step. See, that can't, wait, that can't be quite correct. First of all, is that your way of telling me to work on a page, Zero? Secondly, because if so, it's very good. Secondly, I was gonna say, step by step isn't printed. Dun, dun. And it's definitely not thick enough to get that nice book with that kind of hit behind it. One day it would be, or will be, but not today, not yet. It's not printed yet. Lyra, please, those old pages are so crunchy. I can't imagine making those fit for printing. I don't think I have that kind of power. I saw what goes into printing. It seems so hard. So, like, it seems like so much even when it's designed with printing in mind from the start, let alone trying to correct. That's one of those books with the hidden compartments, and I have a tablet hidden in it. Oh, Zero, that's beautiful. Where did you order yours? That's gorgeous. I want one. It's so funny because every once in a while I can hear the beat as it's meant to be, but just not most of the time. Oh, I hate this fucking bridge. This is where you fight the wind dude. Zoladin? All I know is I don't like the wind dude. Oh, if nothing else, Nick Scott was getting way farther this time.
God fucking damn it!
You made it way farther that time, though.
I just don't understand what the fuck is happening.
Yeah, the beat is just real fucking weird.
It's not.
It's like not a normal book. Oh, zero. All you need is a thick book and an X-Acto knife. You know what? That's fair.
God damn it. I didn't
You made your own. Gonna try with Sora and crew?
Didn't think that.
You can try it next time if this doesn't work, because that'll give you some more health to work with.
Yeah.
I should make it one of the classic books so people think I'm reading something really smart. It's like people will think I'm some high-class literary jerk who spends her free time rereading Great Gatsby. When little do they know that I'm just reading a whole bunch of really good Nuzlocke comics instead. And also so much fan fiction. And see, the trick is when you do something like this, you need to choose a book that you have already read and have some light opinions on, so that way when people question you on it, you can share your opinions and people are like, oh wow, like they're really reading that book. And then that way you get away with it. It's just little do they know it's because you read the book way fucking long ago. Zero, if you had a big, thick, hidden, like a book with a hidden compartment for yourself, which book do you choose? Actually, you know, this could be a question for all of you. Which book do you pretend that you're rereading all the time, but you actually just have a tablet hidden in there? I have a Jane Eyre book that would work. I'd say Edgar Allan Poe, but I actually just kind of like to read some of those poems. Okay, see, and this is about the part where they died last time and they're looking much better.
God, did I do it?
Oh, there we go.
Fuck, I don't ever want to be here again. I
No,
hated this world to begin with, but I don't want to fucking come here again.
Why'd you hate this world?
Boring.
Oh, wait, also didn't you hate it because the statues came to life, which is one of your absolutely nots?
Yeah, I don't do shit coming to life that I think is not.
Yeah, walking through. How about Grapes of Wrath? You can't fit a tablet in Jane Eyre. I could find a printing.
Plus, I remember in this world, I had to grind in here for fucking ages to get one item from one stupid thing to get the fucking Ultima Blade.
Yeah.
I fucking hated this place. By the end of it, I was done with it.
Fair.
I hate it.
I did not like getting the Ultima Blade in this one.
No. It was
it was
hell.
yeah.
Wasn't there a fucking piece that like you had to get with Roxas that if you didn't get with Roxas, you literally can't finish the fucking thing?
I think it's you needed all the pieces from Roxas's beginning because he can get one. You can get it as Sora later. You can. Okay. But it's hard. It's harder to get to because you have to wait for a while before that opens up in Twilight Town, if I remember correctly. And then the whole thing is just it takes so long. You're so overpowered. You've done everything. It's just the blade doesn't even look good enough to me to be a reward.
Oh, see, I love those. So. It's so ridiculous and over the top. No, I don't want to play it again. No.
So how about Grapes of Wrath? That's a good one. The only book I know is big enough to fit a tablet in it. I like too much to cut up, although we need a new copy anyways. Here we go. Buy if you're too in love with the old copy too, because you know it's just a book you've had for a long time. You can also buy a new copy and then just cut that one up. Then you still have your very well loved edition. This is escaping me. Where the fuck is this?
I don't know. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, go for it. I have no idea what that is. It's Beast again? Oh, it's the boss fight.
It's Joy.
Only the boss fight area. That's weird.
Joy, more Beast. Ugh. I know I should have taken this game out and played a little bit before I started.
Yo, welcome, Glam Doodle. Yeah, we just started. Nyx did some warm up and then had some trouble in the Beast world, and we're still finishing that one up. So yeah, you didn't miss much. And in other surprising news, I actually got like the streaming correct, and so far as I can tell, there aren't any mistakes in where what is streaming to. Hey, Ruby Kid 42. Great to see you. As always, bringing the adorable emotes.
God damn it.
The Beast World's just gonna forever haunt Nyx. Zero, stop beating up Nyx with a book. The Beast usurped Axel.
That's why I hate it.
It's true.
Whoops, sorry, Beast. Not sorry.
Nyx, that's why you're having so much trouble. You don't have your man.
That makes sense.
The game took your man from you, and that's why you're having so much issue now. Meanwhile, this would be one of Glam's like best levels. My first KH game was 3. Did not know what the fuck was going on in the story. That's fair. Well, if you're into rhythm games, this one might not be a bad one, as after like a lot of the rhythm portions, they give like a recap of what happened in the games. And then also they did the big collection of games if you want to deal with playing like all of them. They did like 2 game collections where you could play through almost all the games and view movies of the couple that you couldn't play through so that you know the story. Yep, I'd A+ that shit, says Glam. Just like this boss song. It's a good boss song. The rhythm's just a little hard to get with some of these. I love when they go nuts on the piano. Absolutely fair. I like listening to a lot of these songs. I don't know that I like playing through them in a rhythm game style.
They're not great. At least not for rhythm game. I'm having a lot of trouble with them.
So, but it was fun. Go team! Thank you, Ruby Kid.
Thank you, appreciate it.
But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3's gameplay is super fun, even if you have no idea what the hell's going on. So,
do I dare?
Go for it. So, but yeah, I had a lot of fun. I played through almost all of the Kingdom Hearts games that I possibly could earlier on the channel. I played through like all of them to do the story and then to go into Kingdom Hearts 3. And that was a fun time. Alright, this seems nice to you so far. I don't know if any of you can hear, but I'm knocking on wood. Also, guess who just finished her art for the day for early for once? Woo! Nice job, Wheeler! So basically, Tails did with KH what I'm doing with 2D Metroid. Uh-huh. So, I did see Ruby Arrow Fell. The trailer looks good. I'm very interested. I know it's made by a company who's known to know what they're doing. So that looks interesting. The cutscenes are being made by the actual Ruby animators, and while I worry about them having time since they seem to be perpetually on crunch, the scenes do show quality. So it does look interesting. It looks good. I'm looking forward to it. And you know I'm going to play it on here. Now that I've done Ruby Grim Eclipse and shown that I'm way too invested in Ruby. You know I'm going to have to find a way to play that on here. But yeah, I'm excited for it. So, my only thing is, with everything that's gone on in the series, it's quite a time to have released that you're working for Ironwood. I understand it takes place when it takes place, so of course they would be. But I'm just like, at this point, I don't think most want to deal with that. I was hoping for a fighting game because of Arxis, but this works too. Yeah, I heard a lot of people were banking on it being a proper fighter. I'm amazed we don't have a proper fighter yet. Ruby is so set up to be one of those style fighting games. Like with the whole cast involved, like it's so perfect. You have so many unique fighters and so many designs, all like specialized. It just seems like a no-brainer to put that out to a fighting company who would know what to do with it. Right? Where the fighting game? Yeah. It's flabbergasted me that the only fighting thing they're really a part of is Blaze Blue. Also, good job, hun.
Thank you.
But
Nightmare Before Christmas, so
yeah.
I was hoping I wouldn't shame myself.
Especially with the glam here.
Funny enough, I don't know this song all that well. So.
Well, yeah, because the original ones were Nightmare Before Christmas actual melodies. These are new.
Yeah, that's why I 100%ed the one.
Let's see. Nickelodeon got a fighter game before Ruby. God! No, Angel, why would you phrase it like that? You're right, but you absolutely should not be saying it.
That's sad.
God. I'm still looking at that. I also saw the trailer. I'm looking at that, and honestly, it was weird because for most of those, I was like, okay, these are fine. But then Nigel Thornberry was there, and I don't know why that one threw me off. Because, like, I'm all down for Helga being there, but then, like, something about Nigel Thornberry being there, and I was like, what? Final smashing!
Get out. Whoever said that.
Absolutely not. That's amazing. Oh my god. Okay, I missed this earlier, but Lyra said, so basically Tails is doing with Kingdom Hearts what I'm doing with the 2D Metroid games, except they're like 3 times as many KH games as 2D Metroid, and you can probably finish like all 4 in the time it takes to finish one KH game. It took a long time, Lyra. That was the point in time I think we went up to, there was a chunk of time we went up to 4 streams a week just so 2 of those could be Kingdom Hearts. Like, we bumped up our amount of streaming just so we could have a Kingdom Hearts Saturday and Sundays. Because it really hit me as I was playing through Kingdom Hearts 1. I was like, oh no, we're getting nowhere. I was like, we gotta speed this up. So we made it so the whole weekends were dedicated to Kingdom Hearts so we get 8 hours of it done a week. He was contorting. I was like, why? Yeah, no, that's fair. He just, it wasn't, because it's not just like what kind of powers could he have. It's just also something about his design is not conducive to the kind of squashing and stretching that you are thinking of with like these kind of fighting games. Fuck. He just doesn't move quite right. When he contorts or he stretches like that, like it feels really weird in a way that like, again, like Helga doesn't feel weird when she's moving in that kind of exaggerated way. When Helga moves sort of like SpongeBob, it fits. When Nigel moves sort of like SpongeBob, it feels terrifying. That Invader Zim, though, with the spider legs, I was down for that. And they're no Sakurai. I mean, yeah, but that's everybody with with every not Smash Brothers fighting game.
I didn't even look at the trailer yet, so I have no idea what y'all were talking about.
It's amazing. All you need to know is Nigel Thornberry's in it. Favorite 13 member? You can have 2. Well, spoiler alert for Nick.
They're already here.
I actually really like Roxas. Feels like also spoiler for Angel. Yeah, Glam, I didn't know I wanted to kick some ass as Helga today until today. No, that was my feeling. Like, I was looking at the whole thing and I was like, I don't really know how I feel about this. And then Helga showed up and I was like, weirdly, like, I was like, okay, no, I'm into this now. Like, I am down to play as my girl Helga and beat up Patrick Star. That sounds like a good time. Nigel is the Wii Fit trainer. Yeah, but you earn the Wii Fit trainer. You don't get that on game 1.
Ah!
You have to earn it.
This is fucking me up real bad.
Let's see, favorite members. I'm actually really partial to Xion.
It's Larxene.
Look. Yeah, it's Larxene is my number 1. I love her. She's so terrible. It's great. And she got to be terrible till the end. They didn't woobify her. They didn't make her cute or sweet. She got the chance to do evil again and she jumps at it. I really love how terrible Larxene is. I really like Marluxa and Card Guy. Luxord, I think?
Yeah.
Card Guy is fun.
Honestly, there's very few of them that I didn't like.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think, but I just love Larxene. Every time she was on screen, I was like, yeah.
I can't stand her.
That's why I love her. It's the same thing as like Roman Torchwick and Ruby. I just love those characters that are just fun to like kick their ass and such. Like they're just so good. Like I love like those just, you love to hate them smarmy villains. Yeah, I forgot his name. It's okay. They're a lot to keep track of, and then especially once they start getting their somebodies back.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a lot to try to keep track of it.
It really is a lot. It's just an unreasonable amount.
So, Roxas is my baby forever. Also, Xion and Lexius. Speaking of Tortrick, the book Tales, the book. Yeah, there's gonna be a book. I don't know if all you caught it. There's gonna be a book by the same, I believe the same writer who, writing team that did the Vacuo books, starring Team Sun and Coffee. And it's gonna be all about Neo and Roman Torchwick. We're excited, but also kind of scared. Because we really love Neo as just kind of, once again, terrible crime girl who's pretty unrepentant. Like, you know, especially with the newest sneak peek.
Oh, that looks weird.
Oh no. Oh boy. That's some dissonance. But, yeah, so we're hoping they don't try to, like, woofify her or anything. Timeless River, my fave. Another one that you just AAA. Hi there. Wait, another book? Yeah, Javier. There's gonna be a Roman Torchwick and Neo book. So, I think it's called Roman Holiday.
Shut
So,
the fuck up.
but we're gonna see. A lot of people are betting on backstory. Like it's gonna be a backstory book, but the cover art is of their like selves at circa volumes 1 through 3. So I'm wondering if this might be some of the events from their point of view properly, or something
Oh,
that's
shit.
more closer to the start of the series, like what they were doing right before Cinder contacted them. Of course they added those dreaded car Heartless. Of course.
I hate them.
We all do. Nobody likes those Heartless.
Damn it.
Zero's just wailing on Nyx this stream. I just want you to know, Zero, I hope you know that now I'm going to refer to every single one of those book Heartless that smack Nyx in the face as you. That's just it. They're now all you, and you're smacking Nyx in the face for not letting you read. Excellent, says Zero. We found Zero's next Sona, and it's gonna be that. It's gonna be drawing yourself as that Heartless with the book.
There you go. That's your Kingdom Hearts Sona.
So let's see. Another book. They're truly milking up the series. They are, though. I've heard the books are their own fun kind of mess. There's gonna be that new animated series, I think, too, that Ozpin's narrating. Ask why I know about it. Ask why I know about it. Ask why I know about the one that Ozpin's narrating.
Guess you're obsessed.
We all know why.
Did you have a fucking problem?
Also, sorry, I'll only ever associate Roman Holiday with Nicki Minaj. Fair. What just happened? What did I miss? There's a certain, there's a certain Heartless with a book that you've got to hit properly, or else it slams your face with a book. And earlier, Zero said that that's her. So now every single time one of those Heartless shows up and whams Nyx in the face with the book, we're just saying it's Zero. It's just Zero.
Cool. I went to drink the drink and it just fucking peed all over me.
Why do you phrase it like that?
I
hate it. I hate it every single time. Every single time you do it, I hate it more and more.
Yeah, it's all over.
Please. It doesn't help that what Nyx has is Baja Blast, so it's like this fucking off green color. It's just the worst. Anyway.
And of course I am drinking Baja Blast because I have a problem.
My kid says Roman Torture Glog, day 148, I'm still in the fucking griffin that ate me. Roman Torture is alive and just in the griffin.
Did that griffin blow up?
Oh no, another animated series too. What's next? A Ruby musical? Javier.
Don't
you
fucking
better
joke
knock
about
on
that.
wood, because you just put that into the universe.
Don't fucking joke about that. I swear to God. Javier,
why would you put that into the universe? So, but another animated, yeah, but it's not animated in like the full, it's in a very different style. And it's called like Fairy Tales of Remnant, I think, and it's narrated by Ozpin, and I believe they're gonna be shorter. But I'm a sucker because I'm always one. I always like story specific fairy tales and stuff. Oh, our favorite car Heartless. Or a Ruby live action special, a Ruby 2D OVA. Okay, depending on his style, I'll give you Ruby 2D OVA, especially if it was back in Beacon. Also, speaking of going back to Beacon, the new Ruby Chibi shorts have been fun. Oscar and Ruby Chibi went now. I understand they're back at Beacon. I don't care. I don't care. Find a way to put Oscar in there. Oscar and Ozpin banter. We need it. Especially with what a gremlin Chibi Ozpin is. Musical theater is valid. So Zero, are you saying you want, what I'm hearing from that is that Zero wants Ruby musical confirmed. Excuse you, that car was going to be 11 hits. They have to know what they're doing. Everybody hates those car enemies. They have to know what they're doing making that 11 fucking hits.
Ah!
Ruby Chibi isn't always at Beacon. Yeah, Ruby Chibi, it takes place during like the Beacon days. And Oscar came right after the Beacon days for obvious reasons, but I don't care. I want Ruby Chibi Oscar. You don't want a Ruby Chibi, you don't want a Ruby musical Tales? Of course I want a Ruby musical. Hell yeah.
Please, God, no.
Give it to me.
No.
Give it to me.
No.
Just so, because the worst thing is, as much as Nyx is saying no, out of morbid curiosity, Nyx would have to watch with me.
Oh no, I would absolutely watch it. That's the problem. I don't want to watch it.
Let's see, there's a SpongeBob musical, Shrek musical, Jafar musical. Let there be musicals. Zero's all down for this. Zero is all in for Ruby musical. Angel, where are you with Ruby musical? Are you joining us? There's a Heather's musical, and it's a great musical.
Hey.
So there's hope. Hell yeah.
There's no hope
Ruby
for
Kid.
Ruby.
Ruby Kid's with us. Ruby musical. When? Rooster Teeth.
No.
When is there going to be Ruby the musical? The content we're all craving.
No.
Especially Nyx.
Put words in my mouth, and I'm gonna hurt you.
Angel says, huh. Angel's considering. Well, you know, anything can be a musical. Exactly. Anything can be a musical. I call playing Oscar. Go for it. Oh no, Mulan took my girl. But it's okay. They replaced my girl with another one of my girls, so that's fair. But anything being attached to Ruby has to end in disaster. No, we have high hopes for this Arrowfell game. Me and Ruby Kid.
Okay.
And maybe Lyra? Lyra believes in there, and it seems to believe in the creator and the publisher. More than like the Ruby game itself. Lyra's like, all right, I've heard of this developer and publisher. I believe in Lyra. I believe in way forward. We believe in the new Ruby game. Lyra, I specifically believe in these developers. Let's not get it twisted. Let's see, anything being attached to Ruby has to end in disaster. Not even their coffee is safe. This is gonna probably terrify Lyra and Zero who haven't seen this far, but to think that there's episodes where characters are sitting around drinking a hot liquid substance, and that's not where they decided to put their coffee promotion in. Instead, they do it in the child abuse episode. Marketers really were like, let's put this Ruby brand coffee all over the background of a child abuse episode. Imagine, let's see. I call playing Oscar or Weiss. Fair. Two very good roles. Zero blinks. Lyra, You have like 3 or 4 episodes where characters are sitting around drinking tea. Drinking this dark hot liquid that could easily have been coffee. And you, in the same season, attach it to the child abuse episode and make it the copy of that character's abusers.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even like the character you're supposed to be rooting for in there drinking the coffee. It's the abusive ones.
Also, babe, since you're ranting on about the coffee, are you going to talk about the name?
Oh, okay, yeah, I will. Yeah. It's like called Huntress Blend because this is a real coffee. They made this a real coffee you can go and you can buy. You can order it and have it. Angel has it. It's called Huntress Blend Coffee, and I'm really upset because why didn't they make it a dark roast and call it Grim Dark?
Yep.
Because it's like a three-way reference because it's like referencing Grimm on the show, and like Brothers Grimm, Grim Dark for like a dark roast, and then the fact that the show's become Grim Dark. Grim Dark Coffee Roast, they missed it.
They really did.
Let's see, Zero says imagine butt rock musical. There's already character songs that are in the show. It's a good point. Javier's afraid of. Let's hope it's not 2D hack and slash. That's never a good sign. I still just love Zero, Blinks, and Lyra. So anyway, guys, after the stream, you want to watch some Ruby? If I remember correctly, we're just about to come up to the lore episode for you guys, the big Volume 6 lore episode, which sure inspires feelings. Let's see. Whatever happened to the fan Grim who won the competition? Did it make it into the show?
It sure did.
Odd. So again, this is the friendly reminder to everybody that I love Ruby in a very hypercritical way because it keeps making insane mistakes that I don't understand. It did make it into the show. It was only in the big sweeping shots we saw in Volume 8. It was part of the big shot of a Lots of Grim that was in one of the episodes about midway through Volume 8, and it was at the very end in another big shot of Grim. That was it. And like it wasn't focused on. It wasn't something that was highly focused on. They just did like a whooshing establishing shot, and it was one of those like pause or you'll miss it frames. And it was only in the small form. It wasn't in any of the cooler other forms that the fan designed for it. So yeah, it's a shame. Oh yeah, Zero's found that. Look, Zero looking up Folgers coffee commercial make a child abuse joke. Google Folgers commercial. Zero, excuse me, what? Yeah, the one where they make that brother and sister not seem like a brother and sister. Don't remind me of the mess that was that contest. Was the contest itself a mess? I don't remember the contest being a mess. I just know that the like fan Grim thing was a mess, like how it was actually shown.
Cool, I'm gonna die.
People are hoping that since it's in the new locale, that we're gonna see it whenever we get back to that new locale from our detour into Kingdom Hearts.
Oh my god.
I feel so bad once again for Lyra and Zero, who are like, what do you mean Ruby's going to Kingdom Hearts? You just need to understand, you just need to trust me. We're going to Kingdom Hearts in Ruby. The next season. The next season's gonna be in Kingdom Hearts, and we all think that's a joke. Angel thought that was an exaggeration also, and then we got to the end of Volume 8, and Angel's like, damn, we're going to Kingdom Hearts. We're going to Kingdom Hearts. So after we get back from Kingdom Hearts, people are hoping that we'll see more of that enemy. The commercial extended cut. Something about a Wendigo and it received hate. Oh yeah, that would make sense.
Don't say that name.
Those are specifically something from active practicing religions.
Don't say the Windy Boy.
And so people are not going to be in love with that. But that was just a fan creation, right? That's not really on Rooster Teeth. As far as I can remember, there was one infamous Grim design caused quite a bit of controversy. It's all good. You didn't know, Ruby Kid. I forget that it's one of those creatures that it's like you're not supposed to say the name. And the whole making and designing without a prize other than a cameo in the show. Yeah, but that's not a Rooster Teeth specific thing. That's an industry problem of these kinds of fan contests that prey on designs and take the rights for them. So, because usually the way these contests go is anything you submit, you use the rights to, and that they can use later on. Granted, I don't technically know if the Rooster Teeth one did that, but I know that's how a lot of these ones go, and that's why a lot of people don't like them. Is like, even if you don't win, they could theoretically use your design on their show, and there's nothing you can do because that's part of the terms of service of the contest.
Yep. That's why I refuse to enter most art contests for any company.
Yeah, because it's always like, we can now use your art however we want, and you've lost your rights to get any kind of compensation or crediting for it. At least it's better than outright stealing fan designs. The thing to me is, honestly, I feel like for most fans, getting your design in the show is a fantastic prize. It would be something that most would find to be really like awesome. I mean, because that also means somebody actually like made your design in 3D. Like that's really cool. It's just really disappointing to me, like that they didn't actually use it. Like I understand maybe they couldn't design all the different ways that it transformed or stuff, but it was just a shame to see it only in those little side spots where it was like you really had to freeze frame during sweeping shots to see it.
Fucking Christ. No, I might die.
Oh yeah, I heard.
Died at the end.
I heard about the DC comic stuff. Though I think that from what I've heard, that was a case of them looking. It was less stealing, and it was this DC comic person isn't familiar with Ruby, Googled Ruby stuff to do art, found fan designs thinking that they were canonical and put it in. It wasn't like a hee hee hee, we're gonna put this in and no one's gonna notice. It's just part of the set of the them not really working together, it seems like, across platform. Because it was the same with a weapon, I believe, where like the person had just admitted they Googled Ruby gun and that was one of the options, so they drew it in.
God.
Yep, Ruby and Batman in the same verse, though I heard that from that crossover comic, that was all Weiss and Batman. Batman the Bat Faunus. Ouch, says Glam. Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate because it still happened and they had to fix it for any, like, following prints. But it definitely wasn't malicious or anything. It's just companies doing a crossover like this weren't talking, which it wouldn't surprise me if that's the norm. And, you know, they weren't given the material they needed and they made a mistake. That's even better. But yeah, I can't blame anyone who thinks it's malicious at this point just because Rooster Teeth has a bad track record. I can't do much for Rooster Teeth's personal, how the fans view them. No, Nyx has just not been able to get the beat of some of these songs. So there is a bit of lag when playing on the screen. There we go. Boom. I love these these ones, these designs. Blah. Words. Oof.
Fucking Christ.
Right at the end. Vim and Vigor. I didn't know it was called that.
Today is apparently not my day to fucking play this game because I can't get it right at all. I don't know what it is, but I am just eating absolute fucking shit every time. I'm getting real frustrated with it.
Oh, let me... Whoop. Let's open this. Alright, sorry, I had to move some stuff around. Are you feeling the power of Baja Blast, Nyx? Is it filling your veins?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Thinking for Comic-Con, I wanted you gender swap twice. Oh, nice! Do it!
Did I hear twice?
No, Weiss. We're talking Ruby. I don't know why you'd go twice and not Weiss.
I heard twice because I can't hear shit.
So, but, okay, Olympus Coliseum. But yeah, do it. Sounds fun.
I've only cosplayed once in my life and I miss it. It was really fun, even though I wore horrid boots and destroyed my feet.
Oh yeah, you went in an organization coat with the boots and stuff.
Yep.
I warned you too. Because I had gone to one before that, and I was like, you're going to want comfortable shoes. And you're like, the comfortable shoes I have don't go with the outfit. And it was like, okay. And then after like an hour, you're like, hi, I'm dying. And I'm like, hi, dying. I told you so. This is a nice little ditty. Lance boys. These guys were fun to fight because their reaction commands were really fun. Meanwhile, the doggies are not fun to fight because they are cute. We shouldn't have to fight cute doggies. Oh, Zero says I heard twice too. Oh my god, you freaking My Hero Academia fans are like twice.
Look, I love Twice. Okay, leave me alone.
I will say they got the atmosphere right. At least these nuns look like they fit here in the darkness.
Son of a bitch.
I'm not going to stop calling them nuns either. That was really funny. Oh, I was like, how do you gender swap 2 times? I hate these tower dudes. I don't even remember why, except they were annoying in Disney Castle.
They thwomp.
They thwomp?
They thwomp.
They thwomp. I will give this game a lot of credit for the way they link together the different areas in a world for this looping path. It always looks pretty smooth and really nice.
I wouldn't know, I can't pay attention to the background.
That's fair.
I am exactly doing the opposite of that and paying as close to the fucking road as I can.
Fair.
I think the babies and Axel are now higher than Sora.
I mean, not surprising. No, I thought Sora and them were higher than this.
No, they're level 20.
Are they? I thought they were higher than 20.
I don't know, I can check.
Yeah. Yeah, they were almost 30.
When the fuck did they get to 30? Yeah,
Before you switched over. Yeah, this was like, I remember them passing like 26 and 27, I thought.
Weird. For some reason, I only remember them being level 20.
Now, I think you beat that game on like 27 or 28, and then you played for a couple more before you were like, wait, I can switch to my babies now. I do like this track, I can't lie. That's, how do you gender swap 2 times? That's what people usually do, just be what you started as. Well, okay, so fair.
Yeah.
It really feels like a shame, like, that those crates aren't, barrels, just for, like, a nod to the Hercules world destroying barrel challenges.
I think that's what they were going for, at least, though.
Oh yeah, that's what I think they're going for, but it's just a shame they didn't make it into the barrel, like a barrel model. Still love these Lance boys.
God damn!
Nyx is feeling emotions. totally forgotten about these ghosts. I want everyone to know. I remember the rest of these. I remember the bats being more from, I feel like Beauty and the Beast world. But I remember these doggies because they're adorable. I remember these thwomp boys because they're annoying. I remember the trumpet boys because I hate them and I love them. Because they're really funny, but they also summon more enemies if you don't kill them fast, and that sucks. But I don't remember these ghosties at all with the candles.
I like the ghosties.
Of course you like it. Hey, Andrew. Welcome to the stream.
Hi there. I haven't been able to say hi to anybody else because I'm always playing and I have to focus.
Good to see you. Nix is feeling emotions. A ton of them. A ton of emotions.
Today is not a good day for this.
Those dogs look kind of like Polterpup from Luigi's Mansion.
Shit, you right.
No wonder Nix immediately loved him.
Thinking.
Ah, yes. The furry level, I see. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm right. I'm right.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
Yeah. So anyway. Come on, Nix. Time to take on adventures in the savannah.
What do you want from me?
Time for adventures in the savannah. Lyra agrees. Oh boy, the furry level.
They're not furries? Oh, Simba's here. Hi, Simba.
Tails is absolutely right. This glam doodle. Everyone's on my side. They are absolutely. My God. They're just the more animal side of furry, but they're still furry. Nix, the idea that you're just like, they're not furries is insane to me. So Zero might be on your side there. But yeah, they're just on the very hard animal side of furry. Of anthropomorphic. Tails is absolutely right, and she should say it. Don't erase our history. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here not just for myself. I stand I stand by my furry I don't know where I'm going with this.
You're the Lorax, you speak for the furries.
I think the furries can speak for themselves is the thing. I have furries in the chat speaking for themselves. Why are we talking about Zero's people? This is propaganda. And you are not immune to propaganda. No one is, which is why on this propaganda, I'm gonna further make sure everybody knows that Zero's a furry. If everyone gets to bully me about Ruby on other people's streams, and I get to bully Zero about being a furry on my own. Great performative allyship, Tails. There we go. God. Did I ever share with you guys that post where it was like performative allyship? Like it was somebody who was like, that's not a real thing because you see everything we do is a performance. Like we're always performing all the time. That's how we do anything. We perform our values. We do this. So performative like allyship or stuff isn't real. It's just allyship. If I'm a furry, you're a simp. No, because I don't do anything for sexual favors. And also, you have 10 personas. I don't actually simp for anybody.
That's my job.
Yeah, I was gonna say if there's anybody on this, ironically. At this point, we can take Tails Imp and just say like Tail and Simp, and like it's I'm Tail and Nix is the Simp. Oh no, since yeah.
There we go. Thank God, because I desperately need some stars.
Yeah, Angel, that sure was a post that was probably from Tumblr. But yeah, it was like everything is a performance in our lives, so we always perform all the time. You know, so therefore performative allyship is just allyship because we all perform our beliefs in the actions we take. Something like that. It was quite a screed. It was pretty amazing. But now I can't hear the term performative allyship like without thinking of that post.
Okay.
I can't believe how much of a furry Zero is. I can't keep up, says Lyra.
Jesus Christ. We just started.
It's coming at you. So, like, I know this is part of just being part of, like, a video game and stuff, and, like, they didn't want to make it really annoying to run across this world. You don't want to make it a ton times bigger. But I can't get over the fact that, like, in this one, like, they're like, Simba went missing, he ran so far away and stuff, and it's like, he's like a hop, skip, and a jump away from the fucking Pride Rock. I'm just like, how'd y'all not find him sooner?
God.
Yeah, I can't get over the fact that Simba's like 2 minutes away from everyone and everything. Did he never wander to the edge of the jungle in this universe just to see how dead the Pride Land is? No? Okay.
That was really bad. Oh my god.
It's because you don't have your man.
Yeah. They're throwing off my groove!
Throwing off Nyx's groove.
I don't have my beautiful man!
So how's everyone doing today? Asked Andrew. We're doing, I mean, I'm doing great. Nyx is feeling emotions.
I'm having lots of emotions.
Nyx is feeling emotions.
Got cleared. Thank you for that. Did I not unlock enough stars?
34, you need 3 more. Zero, so quoting Zero saying, if I'm a furry, you're a simp, Javi's like, and Lyra's a wheel. A wheelie cool gal, says Lyra. There you go.
I wonder if these will give the same stars.
Neverland. So, but yeah, I'm doing fantastic. Nyx is feeling a ton of emotions. Hopefully everyone in chat at least is doing well. I figured out a lot of streaming related stuff before this stream, so that made me also, made me feel a little better. I got my alerts hopefully working again for when people follow or subscribe on Twitch. And I updated it so that when I get a subscriber on YouTube, there should also play a little animation now. So I got all those alerts up and running again, and I got some custom sound effects for it, like I had been meaning to. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them for forever, but I like them enough for now. And then I got a bunch of more thumbnails prepped, so I'm feeling good. Now I just need to work on my actual, you know, comic.
Cool.
I like the question of like Andrew being like, how's everyone doing? And like Javier is quickly following with, Zero is a furry confirmed. So I think Javier's saying I'm doing good now that Zero's confirmed a furry. Lyra's doing great. It's only 8, she got everything she wanted done. Hell yeah. It's because you're powerful, Lyra. I gotta get some of your power. I've got at least 2 other comic projects that I want to work on. I gotta gain your discipline and power for working on that. Zero is spreading lies in the chat, trying to convince all of us that she's not a furry, which, well, maybe that's not lies. Maybe that's just a really good joke. That's like me saying, you know, I'm not a fan of Goro Akechi. Like, it's just so outlandishly wrong. Your comic hello knife emoji, who are you saying? My greatest thing is I get to now imagine what a hello knife emoji looks like. There it is. Yeah, that's exactly my comic right now. Me thinking about other comic projects, and then my comic kicks in and is like, I won't hesitate, bitch. That's where I'm at.
I don't know why, but the one fucking TikTok audio of just like, hola, niño! Just screaming. Still screaming. But yeah, I have 2 other projects I need to get to, so I need to harness all of Lyra and now Zero's strength. I also need strength for this bullshit.
Nyx needs a different kind of strength right now.
My man is gone. I got a fucking child.
You got someone whose whole thing is specifically refuses to be a man. One of the funniest things I've ever learned is, did you know that Peter Pan was like a euphemism for a child dying back in the day? I'm making Nyx feel emotions. That's the last thing Nyx needs while already feeling emotions.
I'm trying to focus.
Nyx needs Arceus. Yes, Nyx does. Yeah, from what I understand it, for a lot of people, it was a euphemism, like Peter Pan coming and taking your kids away in the night. It was a euphemism for children dying, usually of illness. It makes sense because that sounds like something you might tell a kid, right? If their sibling died. Peter Pan came and took them away to Neverland in the night. So that they would, you know, never grow up. So that's what that messes me up, and I think about it every time I think of Disney's Peter Pan 2. Happy's not taking this nukes well. That's your fun fact. That's not very fun for the day. Are you saying the Darlings had a 4th child who died, or are you saying the Darlings that died? I'm saying that Disney probably wasn't thinking that connotation when they made the movie. But what I'm saying is that the kids were near death, and Peter Pan was trying to lull them to the other side to stay with him in Neverland. That's my film theory. That's my like dark twisted version. There you go. I already hated Peter Pan. I didn't need this fun fact. Tune in next week to see how I can somehow make Pocahontas worse. I don't think that's possible. But let's see what I can come up with in a week. Zero. The Darlings had a 4th child who died. They told Wendy about Peter Pan, and she continued to tell Michael and John about him. Could have been that she heard about it from a neighbor's kid. Though I appreciate that Zero's going even like darker. Like Zero, like everyone else in the chat is hearing this fun fact and like shirking away from it. Like, oh God, oh no, we hate this. And then Zero's hearing this fact and is like, all right, let's make up some whole lore about this. Let's do this.
Y'all are nuts.
I'm just saying. There you go. Everyone's having a fun time.
At least somebody is.
Maybe I watch too many theory videos. No, Zero, I would say you watch just enough theory videos. I'll still always love that one time on Discord where you went on this really amazing rant. Because it was just like, if we look at Pokemon Sword and Shield from like a grimdark lens, like what do you get from the gym system? And Zero went off on this amazing like rant about how it might look like a blood sport and stuff when you apply like Nuzlocking to it. And it was incredible and amazing. But also I was like, cool, I'm terrified. Zero's a furry and a conspiracy theorist too. Awesome. Nope. There we go. Zero's a furry is the conspiracy theory.
Not really a conspiracy, it's true.
Yeah, it's not a conspiracy theory if it's true, Zero. She heard it from the neighbors, and every time her parents hear her telling her siblings about Peter Pan, they're just kind of like Gilfy emo. Where did you hear about that? Said Lyra. I like it because it's one of those things where it's kid friendly enough in a story that, like, as a parent, why would you tell them to not say it? Like, because it's a fun sounding story. That's why you would tell it to, that's why like they would tell it to kids. It's like, you know, your sibling isn't gone. Like they went to Neverland. They're going to have fun forever. They're going to be helping fight against this pirate. They're going to be heroes. They're going to be this. So like, if you told your kids will stop telling that story, you'd be like, well, why? And then it's even more questions. The emote looks like a wine glass. Oh,
finally, you open. Thank you. Fuck. Tron?
yeah, it's Tron. That's definitely Tron.
No, thank you.
Your fave world.
No.
I like Tron. Vector to the heavens. Twitch app. I am live. Twitch app is like, do you want to go live? And I'm like, bitch, I am live. Let's see. Oh my god, Wendy was the child who was dying. Her parents told her about Peter Pan, how much adventure she has. She'll get better. She remembered the stories. Oh my god, when are you gonna make a wine mom emote tales? Me and Nix have actually been talking about the fact that we want to revamp all the emotes here soon. Get them more consistent since Nix has taken over all the art for the channel. Twitch app is drunk. It is drunk. Go home, Twitch app, you're drunk. I'm trying to remember when this plays here. But yeah. Andrew, I'm just here doing Battle Tower double battles. Bekovish, as I'm trying to think of a name for Eevee for my Platinum Nuzlocke. Ooh, that's always hard, because for me it usually depends on what the Eevee becomes. Which I never know until a little further away to see what I need on the team. For all the fact that Espeon is my absolute favorite, I don't tend to just automatically default to evolving my Eevee into Espeon. Especially on Nuzlocke. I really usually look at my team comp and what I need. This is Shion's boss theme, I think. Angel. Okay, that makes sense.
Well, no wonder I don't fucking know it!
Imagine not just using Zacian for everything. Lyra can't relate to this idea. Imagine using Zacian at all. Oh, fight, fight! Don't though. Your children are almost up to Sora and crew.
And Axel.
Huh?
My kids and Axel.
Oh. Fair. Hey, Tail, since we're talking about Nuzlocke. I know that's separate, but the way, like, Lyra came up with that so perfectly. Tears? More like tears? Lyra, no! Javier, what's up? Since we're talking about Nuzlocke. Baby. Happy knows you, Lyra. Lyra has been seen. I need your help with my future XD Nuzlocke since you're the ED expert. That's fair. Looking into what to involve your EV into? This is a very nice song. Nyx is gonna hate it for forever. Because this is Nyx's main exposure to it now. But the song itself is quite lovely. Quite sad.
It's like Shion.
I was watching a video yesterday and someone randomly brought up Kingdom Hearts. They were like, I can't remember what they were saying, but it was at one point they were like, Shion is Sora's true Heartless and way more and super interesting character, and I'll fight you on that. And I was like, hell yeah. All of us and our girls that are unloved. Which Pokemon should I evolve my precious child in?
Vaporeon. I don't know. It's cute.
So my
and
general catch-all for a Nuzlocke, if you can't decide, quite often is Umbreon. Because, quite often it's good to have a tanky Pokemon in a Nuzlocke that you can switch into that can just last. But the issue is you then gotta get some good attackers on your team because Vaporeon just cannot do damage. If I remember in those games, it's really hard to get a damage output on there.
Oh, there's a cutscene now.
Oh, let's go!
What's this all about? Oh, Roxy!
7 days after Roxas was given a name and a place in Organization 13, he encountered number 14, Shion, and the gears of fate began to turn. The organization was made up of nobodies, those without hearts, and their goal was to complete Kingdom Hearts in order to become whole again. To achieve this, the Keyblade that Roxas held was an indispensable tool. As the days passed, Roxas completed his missions. Along the way, he became closer friends with Axel and Shion. The organization had another goal as well, the creation of replicas. They had copied Sora's scattered memories and powers from Castle Oblivion into an artificial replica, resulting in Shion. Riku found out that this is what was keeping Sora from waking up. And Shion was distraught to learn that she was nothing more than a puppet. Axel did what he thought was best for everyone. And Roxas left the organization to find out who he truly was. Shion was determined to return her memories to Sora, so she paid a visit to Naminé. As she neared completion as a replica, Shion asked to be destroyed, and she wanted Roxas to be the one to do it. trusting Roxas to set free the hearts they'd collected, Shion returned to the place she belonged, inside Sora.
Ouch.
Very ouch. Tails, Zero, it's a shame you never got into KH. Don't you mean me? Don't you mean I dodged a bullet? No, because there were many great years of KH. There's
and
just
also, Kingdom Hearts 2 is really fun to play.
yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 is super fun to play. Let's see. Lyra had said Flareon, because Umbreon is the best one. If you say so, Lyra, it's still Espeon, but specifically for Nuzlocke, I'll give you that Umbreon's usually a more solid choice for team. Oh yeah, speaking of things that'd be a shame for Mario and Luigi game. The Zero. But yeah, Javier, if you want my advice for just a general thing, consider Umbreon, so you right off the get-go have a Pokemon that can just take a lot of hits. Other than that, I would say Espeon, just because it'll be able to do some good damage for you, and there's not going to be a lot that's going to resist Psychic, especially from what I remember early on in that game. But those would be mine. Those would be the two I would suggest, unsurprisingly, with knowing my favorites. But I'm just trying to think, because it's like your Eevee's going to be your best contender for a while, from what I'm recalling. Whatever you evolve your Eevee into, it's going to be your best contender for a bit. So I can't see Jolteon. Maybe Vaporeon would be the next up on there.
God damn it.
Because electric and fire
What?
types, I don't know. Those just wouldn't be the types I'd be going for. I think there, if I'm remembering correctly, there are plenty in that game that you can get later. I don't recall if you can get a ton of water types. But yeah, and I don't think there were a lot of psychic types to be had in that game. Umbreon versus Flareon, what a conundrum. Flareon's hard to say no to, because Flareon is very good and fluffy. Zero plays channel win. Also, I love this city. I grinded in this city a lot. I love the city. I also like the title of The World That Never Was. It's fun.
Of course you do.
Of course I do. Tails, tell me about your taste as a creator. It's like, well, I love kind of like ethereal stuff where like the magic's kind of bullshit, kind of exists, you kind of don't. Tackles a lot of existential crisis questions. I like a lot of like that kind of a thing. Ah, I see. So you grew up with Kingdom Hearts. It's the answer. Yes. Yes, that's absolutely the answer. Anyway.
Another cutscene.
Roxas headed for the organization's castle, but Riku blocked his path. Upon learning that Roxas was Sora's nobody, Riku unleashed all his powers of darkness to defeat him, paying no mind to the cost. Roxas awoke, ready to start a brand new day of summer vacation.
Oh, you're really gonna leave that there? Okay.
So we were supposed to do this first. Before we even touched
yeah.
this other shit.
That's quite a place to leave that off.
Yeah. Okay, I did get enough stars so we can move on now.
There we go.
Guessing? Yeah, I'm guessing this first, then that, then that. Okay.
Javier, I'm sorry I didn't give you my complete and utter bias. If you want my bias opinion, it's Espeon. It's pretty, it's cute, it hits hard. It's Espeon.
Goth Umbreon.
So, but I wanted to offer you what I felt was best for your actual success of your Nuz run, because those games are tough to Nuzlocke. All right, these dudes start showing up.
Okay. Yeah, for the security system.
Yeah. Before you're able to like fix it. Make it so it works properly to actually take out Heartless. Yeah, isn't that why we originally go in the Tron world?
Yeah, because it's like fucking everything up and trying to kill everybody.
Yeah. How did you like the like twist of this becoming like the Traverse this time?
I don't know what you mean. And I can't exactly talk to you.
That's fair. Oh my god, I forgot that the password thing was DTD and it was Door to Darkness. And then Mickey comes in like, did somebody say the Door to Darkness? That's a surreal scene, God. God, I love this series so fucking much. There's Zero again. Bye, Zero. I'll never get over that.
What the fuck?
Andrew, I find it funny that Jolteon and Espeon speed and special attacks are just swapped, but learns different moves and abilities. Yeah, all Eevees have the same stats, just shuffled. Yep, yep.
We still need more EVs though.
Always, forever.
I already have names planned for shiny EVs in the future.
Jesus.
For all the types.
Look, I only have one wish for future ones, and that's that if we ever do get a flying type one, that it's got big ears that it uses to glide. That's it. That's my hope. I just want a really big floppy-eared EV evolution. That's all I hope for.
One of these times, I just want a bunny with like floppity ears, like that go down.
Yes.
Like I want floppity loppities. I don't care what it's on. I just want floppity loppities. That's my only request.
Okay, to be fair, early XD has fairly large variety of Pokemon. Doesn't matter which one I pick in the end. Ah, Espeon.
Umbreon.
I'm curious as to.
Damn it.
I'm curious. Everyone, what's your favorite evolution? Since we're on this topic. Nix, I thought Sylveon displaced Umbreon as your fave.
Nope, they're tie.
Ah, fair. I see Nix is a person of culture. We already have Umbreon and Espeon in chat. Jolteon for Zero. Andrew's thinking about it. There are a lot of good evolutions. So let's
Bullshit.
I feel like no one's picking Glaceon out. No one's here for Glaceon.
It looked pretty, kind of, just ass. Can't word.
Doesn't help that just ice as a type just doesn't do too much. And then you can only get it so late. Most people have their set teams by then. They're not looking to add a Glaceon.
There's so many other cooler ice types. Like, you got Lapras, you got fucking Frostlass. Like, there's so many other cooler ice types.
Is that
It's just a disappointment.
Is that a pun?
No, it wasn't a fucking pun! Piss off!
Nyx is over here doing puns, you guys.
No!
I think my sisters used to be Glaceon before Sylveon came out. Okay, that's cool. Somebody out there giving Glaceon the love they deserve.
Yeah, that was clear. Alright, this one's gonna have a cutscene after.
Okay. Sinister Shadow.
Mm-hmm. You know, the dark.
Power of the Dark. The Moon. That is a moon, but isn't a moon. Not that moon, it's the Heart Moon. But not always the Heart Moon. The DT, the door to darkness? Did somebody say the door to darkness? I'm not gonna get over it every time I see that fucking portrait. One of my favorite insinuations from people who aren't fans of Kingdom Hearts is they're just like, they'll see these cutscenes and they'll be like, Kingdom Hearts fans really don't see how ridiculous this is. And it's like, no. We know how ridiculous it is. That's part of what makes it great. Mickey Mouse showed up talking about the door to darkness in this organization coat that goes over his trademark ears. It's amazing. Like, no, it's great. We love the characters, but we all also absolutely love the whole, like, I'm me. No, I'm me. I'm me, he says. Like, we live for that. Deer says, I'm not, like, super into any of the evolutions, to be honest. The fun of the evolutions is the set. That's fair, but you don't have... But you did say you liked Jolteon more than the others, so it's like you do have a fave out of them. But it's totally fair that you like them more as the set itself. People that think we're just not having fun here in the KH fandom. Yeah, we love them as, yeah. Like, I remember there's one video that's got a ton of views on YouTube. It's like, this is why I can't show Kingdom Hearts to my friends. And it's a bunch of, like, the most ridiculous, like, the Sora's famous, you're stupid line. It's like, no, that's exactly why you show your friends Kingdom Hearts. That's the fun. That's what's great about it.
Alright, here we go.
Yep.
Sora returned to Hollow Bastion,
Oh my god.
where he learned the startling truth. He thought he had defeated Ansem, but that was actually an imposter. The real Ansem had an apprentice named Xehanort, whose Heartless called himself Ansem, Seeker of Darkness. And Xehanort's nobody, Xemnas, was the leader of Organization 13. The organization's aim was revealed. They planned to collect all the hearts released by the Keyblade to create another Kingdom Hearts, and they would harness it for their own gain. Realizing he was being used, Sora almost gave up the fight, but with the help of a mysterious stranger, he pulled through and continued onward.
They use the Syax where it's like, are you angry? Do you hate me? While his mouth is just fucking flapping. And also I was gonna say, oh look, it's the not Ansems, which, much like Evolutions, are most fun when you look at the entire set. It's really fun to look at. All right, how many times can I reimagine basically the same character? But yeah, it's always funny to me when I'm seeing stuff from the outside where they're like, this is so ridiculous. Like, I don't understand, like, how Kingdom Hearts are enjoying this. And like, I'm enjoying it for the ridiculousness. Are you kidding me? You go into fucking Tron's world to beat up a virus so that like these security robot stuffs will defeat the little embodiments of darkness from stealing people's hearts. It's amazing. You become a lion cub with a sword to help Simba on his journey, who remembers you from his time as a summon. It's amazing. Let's see. And Drew says, I like most of them. Faves are Vaporeon, Jolteon, Espeon, Umbreon, Clefaion, Glaceon. Which Ansem is Sephiroth? The one with the longest hair. Sylveon is neat, but meh to me, and Flareon is just Flareon. Flareon, my counterpoint is Flareon is very good because Flareon is very fluff. So Vaporeon's a very good favorite. It's a good child. I really loved its, what is it? The original red and green sprites where it's got the spikes. It's got like a mohawk. Flareon is top tier. I like the Vaporeon from the one person who does the 4 Coma comics with her Vaporeon Sona, but I'm not that into fish. So I think Nyx really likes that one too. The red and green sprite Vaporeon was got like
absolutely.
the mohawk and the spikes and all that.
It's a fucking shame that they got rid of that. It had little fins on its ankles. It was cute as fuck. I had a freaking pic of it like ages ago.
Yeah, it's really good. I really like that Vaporeon model.
And they fucking like I'm not gonna say that they ruined Vaporeon, but they took the mohawk.
They dimmed the cool factor.
They did.
Let's see. That was part of what I looked at in designing Selena. I don't know. Zero sounds kind of fishy.
Oh my god.
Zero's acting fishy, which is just another way to say Zero's acting sus. Which just brings us all the way back around to Among Us and how I definitely haven't played that in way too long.
I keep trying to play with randos. It's hell.
Let's see. Javier says, "Oh heck yeah, Javier! No one's gonna stop you." Zero says, "I thought it still had a mohawk." They took it out of it going all the way down, like its spikes and the stuff on its fins. Okay, but for as good as Vaporeon is, I hate most of those sprites. I don't know how many of y'all, especially all of you who played the original red and blue, or like red green, I don't know how many of y'all have looked at those sprites recently. They're scary. They're scary. They're scary sprites, you guys.
I don't want to talk about Mew.
We don't talk about Mew. If I remember correctly, we also don't talk about Wigglytuff. We don't talk about a lot of them.
Wigglytuff has seen some shit.
Wigglytuff has red and green sprite. Wigglytuff has seen some shit. Oh yeah, red green sprites are creep. It's acting fishy. Zero is still sus because they're denying they're furry. That's a good point. I love the funky red and blues here. God, I killed so many of these dudes in grinding.
Damn it.
Because there's that one bit in the Tron world where there's like the platform that takes you across this big area and you just do waves of enemies. And it was so good for form grinding, if I remember.
Oh, shit. Damn it.
If I remember correctly, they just made the sprites without actually designing them first. Oh, fear. At least they're better than Red Blue Executor sprite. We don't. That's another one we shouldn't talk. We don't talk about, and honestly, we don't talk about most of the Red Blue sprites, except Mankey. I don't know how many of you have seen Red Blue version Mankey, but it was really cute.
Okay.
And squishy boy.
Also, can we talk about another casualty that was the Bulbasaur line? They originally had a little nubbin tail, and they got rid of it. They had a little nubbin butt tail.
Bring back Nubbin tail for Bulbasaur.
Give Bulba his little nubbin back.
Oh god, the Golbat, yeah.
Oh no, I don't like
The shit that Wigglytuff had seen is Golbat.
Golbat and Mew.
That's the shit it's seen.
God,
Also,
I remember seeing Mew and I was like, why the fuck does everybody want this? It's terrifying.
oh, another victim is Pikachu. Oh yeah.
Chunky Chew. But we got Chunky Chew back.
No, not talking about Chunky Chew. Not Fat Pikachu. Fat Pikachu's overrated. The real loss is the belly spot. Didn't it also have colored like nubbins?
Yeah. No. Did it?
Didn't it have colored nubbins?
I don't know if it had colored nubbins, but I am sad about the tummy spot.
Yeah, the tummy spot is good.
Okay, so I need more stars before we can fucking move on.
I believe in you, Nyx.
Where the fuck do I even go?
If in between streams you have to go back to collect stars you didn't get, does that count as grinding?
Yes.
The least we talk about the red-green Hitmonchan sprite, the better. I don't even remember that one, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with not remembering that. I need you to know how okay I am with not remembering that. Yeah, red and green version Pika has colored nubs, which is very important to me. It's got that very good belly spot. I like that it's tubbier, and I like that it's got colored little nubbins. It's very good.
Jesus Christ.
So, Lyra, does that mean also they did Pikachu without designing it properly? That was another sprite they just made? Seer says no, it's called doing better.
Damn it.
Oops, stream struggling a little because I opened up a browser for a half second. Let's see. Zero, what's better about the red and green version of Hitmonchan? Sure don't. And bing. Aha. Game Freak back in the day was basically an indie company that had no idea what they were doing.
Alright, so I don't think I got any more stars off that because I fucked up.
Oh, no, it's called doing better for getting the stars
Yeah.
you missed. Okay. 0, 0. I know how much you love Hitmonchan's design, but which one do you love more? Dang, that was fast. Rip bot. Hell yeah. I'm actually hovering over on the Twitch side for reading chat and stuff, specifically to deal with bots, because I just don't get them on YouTube.
No, that has 2.
So I'm hovering the heck over here so I can clear that.
Defeat 180 total dusk enemies. Okay, maybe we can do this one.
You can do it! Nix, I believe in you. Hashtag believe in Nix 2021.
Thanks.
We're cheering for you, Nix!
God.
I really do love that lead into this song. Where it's just weird, like, Twilight-y sounding notes. Just lets you know something is off. God, okay, so those samurai Heartless, or those samurai nobodies are so fun to fight. Because if you block them when they attack you, their reaction, and you do the reaction command, everything slows down and, like, fucking cherry blossom petals fall. And you have to, like, figure out which, like, for a second, it'll show which attack button to use, and if you do it right, you beat him in, like, one of those old-fashioned, like, the two rush at each other and, like, swing their sword, and then you land, and then one falls, and it's so fun. It always feels so satisfying and fun to do it. And I believe it one-shots them if you beat him in that duel, too. And that's so fun. Which Hitmon I love more? Yeah, I know it's hard with how much you love Hitmonchan, but which one do you love the most? Dang, the stream is just not having fun tonight. Yeah, sorry guys. I don't know what's up. OBS is fluctuating from super high to super low. There we go.
Alright, so I have no idea how many I actually killed.
Okay, so the stream should be running smoothly once again if anybody needs to refresh. I don't know what that was about. But yeah, what's your favorite Hitmon? Since we were talking some Pokemon, mainly with Eevee, I want to suggest some nicknames for Eevee, male, female. I haven't taken yet from Trader and Sinnoh. I might make a comic for my Platinum. Depends on what you really want to turn it into. I usually do all of my names towards then, or towards what it is. Like I like Eclipse for Umbreon, male or female. I like Solios for Espeon. I like honestly anything sun related for Espeon.
I usually name the Eevees gemstones.
Of course you do.
What?
You and gemstones.
What?
It's just very fitting. Trying to remember.
I'm gonna perish, so.
I think I liked Nyx's name of Freya.
Oh, my
for
fucking scary Sylveon
Yeah.
fucking murdered everything. Terrifying.
Vaporeon I usually tied, or what were some of my other ones? Was it you who introduced me to the name Lapis for Vaporeon?
Probably.
Trying to think of some of my other ones. Unsurprisingly for Flareon, I do Cinder. I've done Vulcan. Trying to think of some of the other ones I've done. God, you really are gonna die. Holy fuck.
That was on hard. I was hoping I could get through it, but that's a no. So,
Just name in general, that's I want since I'm not good at naming stuff. Oh god, and then you came to me, the girl who named her Cyndaquil Cinder. That's why people come to me, I'm just like, I don't know, Cyndaquil Cinder. I didn't have a last name for Alma for forever. I've named Vaporeon's Tide, Jetstream, Wake. Let's see. Brain, Tsunami. I'm trying to think. Jolteon, I know I've just gone with Volt, with Watts. Static.
on that note, also Virgil.
Oh, there you go, Virgil, for a little further of a reference. I have exactly like 2 names for Umbreons half the time. It's Eclipse or it's Artemis generally. Oh, Dusk is a good one. Oh, I have done Dusk and Twilight for my Umbreon Espeon combos. Dusk and Dawn and Dusk and Twilight. Top is my favorite Hitmon. Tyro is a good baby. Agreed. Like Lisa Zero. And then I'm not gonna lie, I never stopped naming my EVs, just Vivi or Evan. Or Vivi. It's just in letters Vivi. I've also spelled it out, but yeah. I named that was like the very first nickname I ever came up with my Eevee was Vivi the Eevee, and I've just never really gone back from that. I think I maybe used Eve too. TV. You just do one letter different, and then you keep the V at the end, so it's like TV, BB, DV. Eve! There we go.
Well, not getting any stars on this round.
But that's, yeah, those are a lot of my typical names there. I hope you found one that you could use. Andrew.
Usually, my names can either be great or very stupid.
Well, I did everything from from Eclipse to Vulcan to Vivi the Eevee. So, you know.
I mean, I named my Stunfisk Potato Chip.
All right, so Javier says Edgar if male, Evelyn if female. Andrew says fave Hitmon top. Hitmon is Hitmon top since it's so fun to use. Plus, it's been very good in VGC. Hitmon top before the incident. I see. Fair.
Come on, I gotta get stars somewhere. Put all the targets with a rating of excellence. All star targets. Okay. That's not as
Chain
bad.
of 27 or more on. Is that easy difficulty?
Yeah.
Okay, that one you can do.
Maybe. We'll fucking see.
Oh yeah, this is one of the ones with the weird ass fucking beats.
Mm-hmm.
I love that the fade into these is like the little symbol of the world. Nice touch. Let's see. This is a very good relaxing tune and just not something I think of for rhythm fighting. Rhythm game. Rhythm fighting. The fighting game where you use rhythm game controls to duke it out.
There is a versus on here.
There we go.
We could duke it out with song.
I mean, considering you're getting a ton of practice on this game and I've played it once, I don't think it would be much of a duke out. I think it would be more of a curb stomp.
Depends on the song.
So. Son if it's a boy, daughter if it's a girl. Or child. Child will just work either way.
God damn it.
A child. You can just name it that. So I went to double check how OBS is doing and I caught on the side that it's 104, and can Mother Nature just not do that, please? It not be 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Like, what if Mother Nature just cut it the fuck out?
I hope I got the fucking thing.
You did.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, you did. You got up to like 35 before it broke.
Oh shit, okay. I was really focused. Oh, sweet, and I got the other two. Okay, that's fantastic.
So, all right. So we do need to remember that for a lot of these, it looks like if it's not specified, you can always do it on easy mode to get the star.
I can try that on some of these.
Might help.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, excellent.
Ooh, 81 or more on standard. Jeez. But 30.
Probably get 35%.
Yeah.
So, let's try that. Because we need the stars! This is what I was worrying about this whole time. You're like, don't worry about it. I'm like, yes, I'm worrying about it.
Still don't worry about it. We're still playing.
Not getting anywhere.
It's all good. Sometimes you just gotta grind on stream. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I feel like on the simpler one, it's a lot easier to grasp the beats that they're trying to put down. Mother Nature, could you make it not 104 Fahrenheit, Mother Nature? How about Celsius instead? Never mind, I was fine with 104 Fahrenheit. Ouch, it has to hurt. What's your favorite Galarian fossil? Because my faves are Dracovish and Arctozolts. Dracovish, of course. I think it's Dracovish. I don't know what hits me about it, but it's friend-shaped to me. Pardon me. Also, I want everyone to know that, like, Galarian Stunfisk has now been wrapped in my brain. That all I can think of it is Zero's one comic about putting it in the fishbowl. That's what I think of with Stunfisk in general, but especially Galarian Stunfisk.
You can feed that. You can't put your hand in there.
I don't know. But all I can think of is that where it's like, I got you new friend! And it's the gif of it going, and them looking terrified.
I wonder if I got it.
I really like the dragon and an iceberg with a runny nose.
Oh, okay.
It's friend-shaped. What? Oh, cool.
We got 2.
Nice.
I'm not even gonna attempt the other one.
You keep getting these cards and stuff, and I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck are those?
Oh, they're collectibles that you can just look at. They're literally fucking useless.
Oh, okay.
And also, I don't have it unlocked because you have to do something else to fucking unlock it. Anything else? No? Okay, thank you. Jesus Christ.
You wanted the stuff unlocked.
I didn't expect a fucking parade!
What's the next door? Wait, what's the next door? How many stars do you need at the next door?
This is automatically unlocked. This is 4 stars for blue. And this is 4 stars for red. Or...
You mean pink?
Fuck off with ya! But yeah, see how they're color coded?
Yeah.
So, which means I can't do shit yet.
So automatically, so you just need to clear shit then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I need to clear shit on their specific colors.
No, but I'm saying just to get to there. You just gotta clear shit until then.
Oh, yeah.
That door is just
I'm done
auto?
with stars in this area.
Okay. Alright.
Which, thank fuck, because, like, I'm over it.
The what now is here? So, I don't know if you heard the question next, but we were, Andrew asked favorite Galarian fossil. And Zero's answer...
Hello, Kadoo. Kadoo's online.
Oh, and Zero's answer was, I like the electric bird with the dummy thick hips.
Which one?
I hate that that's your answer. I hate and Lyra says, the what now, Zero? I don't remember the name. Dracozolt. Yeah, it's Dracozolt, you furry.
Oh no! No! I'm not ready.
Okay, yeah, when I think of Galarian Sunfist, my mind goes right into the J. That's the one I'm talking about. Zero's comic where she's gonna put it in the fishbowl. When I think of Galarian Sunfisk, I think of how to evolve Sirfetch'd video.
Oh shit.
I feel like I haven't seen this video, Lyra.
I didn't realize this was a boss battle. I wasn't paying attention.
It's also weird because aren't these like all new mechanics basically?
Yes.
That seems like a good thing for a boss battle. Test you on mechanics that you don't actually ever practice on. That certainly is a choice, isn't it?
I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm probably gonna die.
That's fair.
Because I wasn't ready for this.
You just have to take these hits?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's what all of that lead up to was before.
Oh, it's deciding if you take the hits or not.
Yeah, it's deciding if I take the hits or not, so if I fail them, I eat shit.
Oof. God damn.
We're gonna try that again now that I know what the fuck I'm doing.
I believe in you, Nyx. Believe in hashtag believe in Nyx 2021.
I really don't.
We believe in you, Nyx. We have faith.
This is bullshit.
We didn't say it wasn't. There is something fitting about giving Axel his chance to beat the shit out of Xemnas.
It's always nice to be able to beat the shit out of your ex-boss.
Fair. Guard. Great. I really liked this boss fight. It had irritating moments, but it was also really satisfying.
Oh, that's a good way to cheat. I didn't know that. I'm gonna eat shit. Eat a lot of shit. Yeah.
Did he say, can you spare a heart? That's amazing. If I forgot that. Hashtag believe in Nick's 2021. Thank you, Zero. We gotta figure out a way to make to make that feeling an emote.
No.
I can't tell if that's to the emote or to me or to this game.
I'm gonna lose. I'm done. Really?
Yeah, it was
I
the
thought I
end.
was gonna whip my ass!
No, that wasn't a guard. That was just the end.
Thank God! Fucking asshole!
I think with a guard is when it becomes purple in the background. Your
Yeah, like I could see the purple in the
no
fucking
no
background.
not like background. The notes, the score that your notes are on becomes
Okay.
purple. Instead of the clear color it normally is, and I believe that is indicating that you've entered like what's going to become your guard.
Yeah, if it's anything other than the notes themselves, I am not paying attention.
Can anyone wield the Keyblade? Sort of. You got to be worthy of the Keyblade, but anybody can be worthy of it. Like if they're strong enough of heart or whatever.
Alright, here we go. This cutscene.
Xemnas was finally defeated. But after the battle, Sora and Riku found themselves trapped in the realm of darkness. Suddenly, a bottle washed up on shore. The message inside led them back to the realm of light.
Still don't understand how that works.
My general thing, like in my
Unlock the new team.
I didn't see the 3D. Is that Riku, Mickey, and Birth by Sleep? Okay.
No, that's Speed-Eater. That's Speed-Eater, Riku.
Oh.
And Jelly Bean.
Oh.
And Suzu.
Oh, you mean the dead child soldiers?
Yeah.
Anyway, I was gonna say, I think the idea is that Kairi, with her power, the bottle was able to find Sora, because that's what she basically set it out to do. And I think all they needed was some sort of link home to open a passageway to let them back. That's how I always viewed it. Because you gotta remember, the games forget about this, but Kairi's supposed to have this really super strong power as like the Princess of Heart, pure heart stuff. Which is weird they don't utilize that power more than that first game, like MacGuffin, that she's like a Disney princess, sort of. Implying anyone without a Keyblade isn't strong enough of heart, give Mulan a Keyblade. Recoded gets one song, says Glam. Oh boy.
If they weren't level 1 and I wasn't eating shit, I would play them right now. I'm gonna have to grind them up.
Oh, 2 songs. But yeah, I think that it's like anybody can have a Keyblade as long as they're strong of heart. Was there something else to get a Keyblade? Terra did something for Sora and Riku so that they'd like inherit a Keyblade or something.
Yeah.
But I was given the impression that anyone who is strong of heart can wield a Keyblade. If also, though, it's kind of also like if they can get their hands on one. There's a reason that like because Ven was in Sora's heart, that's why Sora got a Keyblade when he needed it. And because Terra did the thing with Riku, that's why Riku was able to get a Keyblade later. So I think there is something about actually obtaining an actual Keyblade, but theoretically, as long as you're strong enough apart, like Mulan, to answer Zero's thing of give Mulan a Keyblade, Mulan can get a Keyblade, she's now just gotta find one. Or I guess find someone to give it to her. But yeah. If she can find one, Mulan would also absolutely be a Keyblade wielder. To get a Keyblade wielder, you must pay your taxes. Exactly. Give Sully a Keyblade. There we go. Let's see. Galarian Moltres with agility and weakness policy is fun to use. And the pair with female and DD follow me to help set up its agility is nice. Just makes me sweet moms with this fiery wrath, which is doubles version of Dark Force. Powerful. But could Pikachu wield a Keyblade? Lyra, Pikachu is absolutely strong enough of heart. So what I'm hearing with this question from Lyra, where my brain jumped to was, yes, Pikachu could. Pikachu with a Pikachu-sized Keyblade sounds fantastic. And then my brain leaped to, if Lyra ever did the Kingdom Hearts series, she could draw her Pikachu Sona holding a Keyblade, and that would be amazing. So what I'm saying is, Lyra streams Kingdom Hearts win. That's what I'm going with.
What the fuck just happened?
Wee. Yes.
And there's cutscene after this.
Let's see.
Also, I think that was the digital world one.
Yeah. So for all
we didn't play that one either.
So I was gonna say real quick before you okay this. There was a side game we didn't get to play. They think they made it a movie, which again we can't just show on stream. But there was a weird thing after everything. Oh
no, it doesn't play it. It has a symbol.
Oh, okay. But after everything happened at Castle Oblivion and stuff, they realized that Jiminy's journal was altered. So that it makes sense with Sora's memories now. And they realize that they're like, oh, something's weird and wrong with it. So they make a digital Sora to go into a digitized version of the journal and find the bugs that are wrong with it and fix it so you can remember. And it turns out there's like a digitized Roxas in there who's fucking it up, if I'm remembering correctly, because Roxas's heart never healed from forgetting someone so incredibly important to him, which was Xion. Because after Xion was like defeated and Roxas was put into the dream state thing of the fake Twilight Town, he forgot about Xion, as like everyone did. So, but his heart like knew that he was forgetting someone important and it was hurting him. And somehow that ended up with this digitized Roxas who was like basically fucking stuff up. And it was like, you know, now Sora can also feel the pain I feel of knowing there's something important, there's someone important that you can't remember. So that's this game, Recoded. I believe originally it was like a mobile app game, and then they made it into a game for DS that you could play. This is a funky little beat, though. Interesting, since this is Digimon Sora. Interesting, since there's an actual Sora in Digimon. Oh, there we go. I like that design, actually. Ash and Sora would definitely be good friends.
Nope. That's bullshit.
That's a nice beat to it, though.
Yeah, that one was good.
Right?
I like that one a lot.
Like, I might put that in for some of my background writing music stuff. That was some good stuff.
That was a good. The last two songs, both of them were actually really good.
Yeah. I like that we get these two songs we really enjoy, and that's it from this game.
Yeah. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, now it's a cutscene.
Okay.
Yeah, see the little symbol at the end of it?
E.
A strange entry was
Oh, there we go.
found in the journal that chronicled Sora's adventures.
You were just
To
explaining it.
investigate, the journal was converted to data, but it was full of bugs. Nikki called on Data Sora to help them restore the world inside the journal.
There's just another Sora now, which is exactly what we needed, more
As
Sora.
she
So many
restored
Soras.
the datascape, more and more strange messages kept appearing. Nikki and the others should have been watching from the other side of the screen, But somewhere along the way, Data Riku, the embodiment of the journal, had imported them into the datascape to help solve the mystery of the message. Maleficent and Pete were causing all sorts of trouble with their plan to take over the real world through the datascape.
Oh, there we go.
Data Sora drew power from the connections with his friends in his heart and used it to fight and forge a path forward. He defeated Sora's Heartless, the bug in the data that had corrupted the journal. That should have been the end of this journey, but Mickey received word that a door to a new world had appeared, and he once again entered the datascape. On the other side of the door was Castle Oblivion. Led by a figure in black, Data Sora repeatedly relived the pain residing in his heart. If he kept holding on to that hurt, he would be dragged down into the darkness. But Data Sora realized that his pain was what tied his memories together. He swore to the cloaked figure, Roxas, that he accepted the pain.
There it was.
The hurt of those connected to Sora remained dormant in his heart. And to help find a way to face and heal that pain, Naminé had left the mysterious journal entry. Their hurting will be mended when you return to end it. Mickey and Data Sora now knew the true meaning of those words. Data Sora thanked Naminé, and they said their goodbyes. Mickey wrote Sora a letter detailing the events that took place in the datascape. You are who you are because of those people. They need you, and now the door to your next journey is ready to be opened.
There we go. I totally forgot about the Maleficent and Pete stuff, which tells me how much I cared about them.
Oh shit!
Pain.
I got fucking vintage for the others.
Yeah.
Aqua and Terra.
I just love that pain, says Glam. Data Sora.
Alright, so what fucking game is this? Oh!
One is Birth by Sleep and one is Dream Drop. That's Birth by Sleep, Land of Departure. That's the Traverse Town and Dream Drop.
Okay, which, oh boy. Oh, okay. This goes for a while. I'm assuming this, okay. Commitments! Where are we going?
I vote Birth by Sleep myself, because Dream Drop leads right into KH3.
Okay, so we're gonna do this, and then come back and do Dream Drop?
Yeah, and then we can do KH3.
Okay.
Because Dream Drop is literally right into it.
Okay.
Team BBS.
Again, I'd play them right now if they weren't level 1. This is bullshit.
Yeah, it's weird they aren't scaled.
I really wish they were. Like, even just a median between these two. Like, come the fuck on. I'm gonna have to
like, even if they just were like a solid level 20, so you didn't have to grind quite as much.
But I'm gonna have to fucking grind in the background to, like, even get these guys to fucking usable level.
Your collective, had to think on that for a sec.
That is adorable.
It's very good.
I don't know what it is with children and then little Mickey. Like, it's just kind of cute.
Alright, the enemies in this is the unversed. What was I gonna say before? Oh, one of the kind of things I like with the Kingdom Hearts game is I think all of the Kingdom Hearts games have like excuses as to why Sora's actually brought back down to level 1 at the beginning of all of them.
God damn it.
For the first one, he just doesn't know what he's doing. In the Chain of Memories, he doesn't know how to use the card system in the castle, so he has to learn that from scratch. In 2, his memories were all screwed up, and he has to basically relearn how to fight. In Dream Drop, he's supposed to be learning the proper way to fighting, because basically he's been teaching himself how to fight, which is, you know, like with a wooden sword and swinging around a lot. And then part of the point of Dream Drop Distance is that he's supposed to be actually learning the forms like Aqua and Terra and Ventus use, like a real actual sword fighting form. And then he totally messes that up, and his heart basically falls into darkness, which screws him up, which is why he's relearning it again in Kingdom Hearts 3. You know, Angel brings up a good point. Do you actually have less HP at lower levels?
I think so.
Nick thinks so, yeah.
I'll check.
But yeah, I always did like that there was like an excuse as to why Sora isn't like as strong as he was at the end of the previous game.
Jesus Christ. But there are stats to the characters and stats you raise when you level. So I am wondering if it doesn't matter with them, like their stats are high enough.
Yeah.
That it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'll take a look right now. Nice. Okay, good start. Good start.
I like that image. Except I remember, like, Riku's arm is weird long once you look at it. Pardon me. Metroid tries to explain why Samus loses all her stuff a lot with varying results. The way you've broken that up tells me that there's a story there. The Promised Beginning. Team menu is the D-pad? Or is that just...
There is no D-pad on this controller.
Well, like the arrows. Just as for team menu. I guess just for sifting through. Let's see. Let's see how these dorks do.
Oh god, okay. Child soldiers or child soldiers?
That's a child soldier.
They've been training since they were children. All of them have. They're all child soldiers.
That's slightly less child. Do you want the God, I was gonna say, do you want
child soldiers?
No, I was gonna say, do you want the living child soldiers or the dead child soldiers? But wait. Aqua and them, because this is actually their game.
Okay. Well, let's see how about this goes. I'm gonna die in like 2 hits.
Let's see. Metroid tries to explain why. Let's see. Okay.
Front.
Anyway, from her suit is corrupted. She needs to buy an all new. She needs an all new one to it. No, I can't turn the heat resistance on my suit until someone gives me okay. Huh. Okay. That's sure. All right. I think you can look at your stats in the world map. Says a Glam Doodle. This is also a nicer tune. Then again, maybe Other M should be counted as an outlier, as in general it's not considered to be the best game.
Alright, Terra. Just didn't feel like hitting it.
Isn't like all of Terra's story him just doing dumb stuff that hardly makes any sense at all?
I mean, yes.
Just saying.
Oh.
Witchy boys.
That was awesome.
I love her twirl. Also, I'm very glad like Aqua's in the lead here, as she should be, as the only one with brain cells. I remember when Polar first told me, like, are you ready for Aqua is the only responsible one in the game? And I'm like, surely it can't be that bad. And then we were going through it, and I'm like, wow, this really is Aqua's the only responsible one with any brain cells in the game. And everyone's like, yeah, that's exactly it. Aqua has the brain cells the game.
Yep. Alright, so I think they're okay?
Okay.
I don't know. I'll have to see about a harder song.
Oh, Javier is getting dinner.
Food sounds good right now. Not even gonna lie.
Dreams.
Scene, here we go.
Okay.
Master Ericus's 3 apprentices affirmed their bonds of friendship as they prepared for the Mark of Mastery exam. But Aqua was the only one to pass the exam and become a Keyblade Master. Leaving Terra no time for disappointment, the 3 immediately received word that creatures called the Unversed had emerged to threaten the world of light, and Master Xehanort had gone missing. Both Terra and Aqua were tasked with bringing the situation under control. Meanwhile, a masked boy left Ventus with a distressing thought. Terra resisted the call of darkness as he sought out Xehanort and the Unversed. Ventus chased after him, and Aqua carried out orders to monitor Terra. Everything was going perfectly according to Master Xehanort's plan.
Or as I like to call him, Evil McWiggle Fingers.
Honey, I love you.
Nope, I won't stop calling him that. That's his name. There's too many Ansems anyway.
Alright, we have 2 split paths now. We have Cinderella's castle or Snow White's cottage.
Which one was first? Wasn't Snow White first?
Depends on who you played.
Oh, that's right. Snow White. I'm not ready to hear bibbity bobbity fucking boo again.
Oh god, that's right! Ah!
Yeah. You remember now.
Yeah, I do. Oh, no. We're not gonna play that. I don't care. It upsets me greatly. Alright, boys.
Andrew, I put some of the names that we had listed off in the chat for you. We cycled through like all the evolutions as well as some for EV cells. And I know that's some from like the chat and from like me and Nyx and stuff. Love these twitchy boys.
Oh, look at their little jump.
I do always love the whatever like the most basic unit is in each of these.
They're very cute, and I always wanted plushies of like all of them. Except the Dusk.
I was gonna say, including the Dusk? The Wiggly boys? But yeah. Does anyone know why these are called like the Unversed?
I think it said in the game.
Because I get Heartless, I get Nobodies, but I'm having trouble with Unversed.
It was something in the game because Vanitas was the one making them, yeah?
Yeah, but what does that have to do with Vanitas? I know that that's why they are what they are and they're not Heartless, because they couldn't be Heartless because the one who fucked up and made Heartless like a huge sprawling problem is Ansem.
Yeah.
After this. But I'm just like, I don't understand the name Unversed.
I don't remember.
Thanks in a Pokemon battle and Swish. I wish you luck in the battle because it won't be against me. Thank you, but I'm good. I don't really have any kind of like well-made team for Swish. Are they like not in any universe? I'm not sure. I don't remember if there was any kind of explanation for that name.
I feel like there was.
But thank you for the offer, Andrew. So, I gotta be honest, I was a little sad with a lot of the Birth by Sleep worlds because they felt really empty.
They sure did.
And I'm sure that's like just a limitation of being on the PSP, but yeah, I was a little sad. However,
Okay.
Lady Tremaine and like and her daughter, her evil stepsister, like the evil stepsister's like fucking dying in a fire was pretty great. For all y'all who have not played Kingdom Hearts and think I'm joking, joke's on you.
Oh my god!
We do need to make our EV teams, Lyra. Everyone, I want you to know Nyx is feeling emotions again. Not as strongly as before, but there are emotions.
What the fuck?
Me, not as much as before, Nyx. Fuck!
What the fuck?
Never mind, Nyx might be feeling them like before.
Brain is done?
Your brain knows that it's 5 minutes until the end of the stream.
What the fuck? My brain just did not want to function. It did not process literally any of what was happening.
Nice.
Okay. I guess we're gonna fucking try that again. What the fuck?
Zongton. Yeah, me, I just love that. Nyx is feeling emotions. Not quite as strong as before. Nyx, fuck! Meanwhile, never mind. Exactly as strong as before, yeah. Nyx, we believe in you. Hashtag believe in Nyx 2021. Come on, let's go. You got this, Nyx. I feel like this is mean, but in my head, I've been looking at all these locales, and I'm like, there's a lot of really nice touches, but overall, the backgrounds kind of feel like a little bit of an empty version of the world that they're representing. And I'm like, we're going through this one, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, no, this is about what we had in this game for the world itself. Thank you, Andrew, but I'm still good. I'm not as great with building like strong teams or knowing what the heck to do there. That's part of why Lyra's helping me with building my EV team.
What the fuck?
I haven't done any kind of competitive anything since Gen 4? Gen 4? I want to say was the last time I made some competitive mons. And even then it was just 3 for 3x3 battle. And I think one of those was ones that I had ported up from Emerald. Lordy, Gen 4. Let's see, the wiki says the unversed, meaning those who are not well versed in their own existences. I like it, but that feels like a jab at Vanitas himself. Don't know where that's ever said in the game though. Gen 5 was like the first time I made a competitive team. Team building is really hard.
God Fucking damn it!
I know Switch has made it a lot easier to do it and to know what to do, and like Showdown can show you a lot of good stuff, and I know there's a lot of sites dedicated to like, if you want to do this Pokemon, here are some ways to build them. I'm just like, I just don't have the knowledge base. Like, I got really into it and deep dived in Gen 3 and 4. There's just like a lot to think about going into it, and I just have none of that in my head. So I'm sure I could do it if I really threw myself in it again and devoted myself. I feel like all the resources are there, all the knowledge is there, and then there's just going to be some trial and error that you figure out along the way, as with most things. I just haven't had the inclination to really do it. Usually my Pokemon fix is collecting all of them and filling out a living dex on a gen. Gen 5, the last gen before they started making competitive more user-friendly. Yeah, Ribnix. Yeah, God, also Gen 4 was like the last gen before they started making it user-friendly. Yeah, I remember it was such a pain in Gen 4, because I did all the IV breeding. I did all of the collecting for perfect stat dittos, and the items to pass on stats and all of that. That's part of why I think I only made a 3-on-3 team, was I just did not want to do anymore. And one of them was one I had already done in Emerald. Because it's like, I just didn't want to do the EV training. Or the EV training actually wasn't too bad. I didn't want to do the IV breeding and all that shit. I was like, back when you still couldn't EV train a level 100. It was a fun time. I'm sad though that like, apparently I got out right before it was made user-friendly. Because like, the whole reason I did out was because I opted out of it, was because I didn't want to deal with it anymore. So I guess it's probably also because around that time was when I didn't fall out with the friends that were into it. They just graduated school. They graduated and went off their own way. So like my whole side group, like the whole part of my friend group that was really into competitive Pokemon left. So also it's like I lost people who helped me with that knowledge base and all that. So it's like I just never really got back into it. It also didn't help because so I started getting into it in Gen 3, right? But as you know, Gen 3 with Gen 4 came the split. So I had to relearn a whole bunch of the info I had in Gen 3. Because I was like, oh yeah, cool, I have a bunch of knowledge base. I understand how a lot of this works. And then we got all the changes in Gen 4. So a lot of all that learning I did went right out the fucking window. Immediately got dumped, and I had to relearn a whole bunch of it. And so I just remember thinking that for some reason I got in my head that I was just gonna have to do that in Gen 5 too. And again, just not having any friends who were super into it. It was just like, I was just like, do I really want to have to relearn everything again and deal with all this? No, only for it to turn out that apparently like Gen 5, 6, when we started getting it much easier. And that was the last big battle system change. Wah, that's just like, like I'd say, I'm mocking myself here, but I'm like, oh, I'm sad then that I just fell out like that. Yay, Nyx! We all believed in Nyx 2021 and you did it!
Thank you. I hate that place. I hate it so much.
It's all good. It's been fighting you. Apparently, we need to also do a longer warm-up session.
Well, we didn't even do a fucking warm-up session at all.
Yeah, you did like what, a song at the beginning? That's why it's like, oh, we might want to actually have you warm up before the stream next time. So, but yeah. Anyway. You did it. You did great. We got far. You did all of Kingdom Hearts 2, and you started a good chunk into Birth by Sleep.
Yeah.
And you did the data world, and you did that side stuff in Kingdom Hearts 2. Speaking of, did the rest of that open?
What?
Roxas waking up. Was that the end of that? Like, because it was like Roxas woke up for the next day of summer vacation.
What is this?
Oh.
You never...
finished off that
Oops.
side stuff.
Oopsie doopsies. I just went past it!
Oh my god, you were like, we're done with Kingdom Hearts 2. Alright, well then we'll start there next time.
Apparently.
So, yeah, you got a ton done today. Congrats!
Yay.
Great job.
I'm gonna have to do some grinding to make sure I have enough stars.
So,
Well, actually, I can't because I only have like the 2 worlds unlocked for that. So
you have some of the ones in the past? Oh no, it's only these ones for
Yep,
this, right?
It's only these, and I'm gonna need 15
Okay.
to unlock. So yeah, I can't really do much.
Okay, but at the very least you can get the stars of the worlds that are open, and then you don't have to worry about those.
Yeah.
Every little bit towards it makes it so it's less to worry about later, right?
Yeah.
So good job. You are a star, says Lyra.
Oh,
So don't worry. But yeah, everyone, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah. Thank you for watching me lose my shit on a rhythm game.
As I calmly talk about stuff in the side.
Yeah.
This is what you come for, right? This exact dichotomy.
There's a reason I always draw Tails so nice and me so ragey.
Oh yeah, like on the tech problem screen. I'm gonna show that real quick. Like the text, I love the tech problem stream so much. So, but yeah, everyone, thank you so much. They were a nightmare, but they got me into comp a bit. Nice, and I'm glad you're enjoying it now. And Andrew, whatever progress you make on your platinum Nuzlocke, I wish you luck.
Good luck.
I wish
you're gonna need it.
Luck.
Platinum
Also,
is
remember,
a bitch.
remember that Platinum is the game where Geodude learns self-destruct like 2 levels early.
Oh.
Remember that.
Oh shit.
So, thank you for coming, Glam. It was great to have you. It's great to relive all of our Kingdom Hearts love together on these streams.
Yeah.
So, see y'all. It was great to have you. It was great talking with you. Everyone, please remember, stay safe, stay sane, wear your mask, wash your hands, get vaccinated if you can and you haven't yet. And Nix, anything to say before we go?
I'm fucking hungry.
You also fucking hate Beast Castle.
I had a lot of shit in this stream,
Yeah.
so that.
I went to the wayside.
Yeah.
We'll see you all on Saturday at 4:30 for more Final Fantasy 12. So Lyra
Yes.
can judge Nix personally.
I haven't really grinded.
License board.
Oh.
Have a great
Yeah.
week, everybody!